Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be going into my January favorites, the first monthly favorites video of the year. So exciting. And I'm really excited about all the products I have to share with you guys. We have lots of makeup. I have one skincare item and one hair care item. So let's get started. Okay, let's do what we normally do. We are going to go with makeup first, and we're going to kind of go in the order of how I put things on. So I'm going to start with eye primer. So I have the Makeup Revolution Pro Eye Elements eye primer in the color Core. So this is kind of their version of a MAC paint pot. And this color is very similar to Painterly, which is a color that people love to use as a primer. This stuff is so good. Now, I've always talked about how much I love the Smashbox eye primer in light. This is a very similar color, and it gives a very similar look and finish. It really helps eyeshadow grip to the eye, really keeps the colors vibrant because you are putting down a colored base, like more of a skin tone base. This will cover up any kind of veins that you have and stuff like that, so you can see it's pretty light, but it does have some good coverage to it. I like this a little bit better than the Smashbox one. A, the price. There's a big difference. And then B, this is a little bit of a thinner formula because this is a solid to cream, and the Smashbox one is just a straight up cream in a tube. I think this, it's easier to really blend into the skin with your fingertips. You really get some warmth going on, and it doesn't shear it out, but it makes it a little thinner so it doesn't look as thick on the eye. So I'm just like really obsessed with this. This is the only eye primer I've been using recently. Next, concealer. Like I said in my Jeffree Star video, I have become like the concealer queen. I have bought so many concealers recently. It's insane. I've never been this into concealers before. I don't know what it is, but I'm really loving experimenting with different formulas. I think it's just really fun. I don't know, some people just have those makeup products that they're obsessed with. Like some people are really obsessed with foundation. Right now I'm really obsessed with concealers. So I have two here for you. They are both drugstore. That's another thing. I think drugstore concealers are becoming so much better, and a lot more companies are coming out with them that it's more accessible. I don't have to go on Sephora. I don't have to go into Sephora. I can just pick these up at Target when I'm already there grocery shopping, except for this one, it's Colourpop. But I just think it's a little bit more accessible, so I'm just grabbing more of them to try instead of spending like $30 on one concealer at Sephora. So yeah. Okay, first one is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I didn't know if I would like this or not. The sound of a more hydrating concealer is pretty great for me because I have drier under eyes. I do put on an eye cream every time I put on makeup. I use the Milk Makeup cooling water little stick because I don't want it to be too hydrated where like I have concealer slipping around and stuff like that, but I want a little bit of moisture under there. This stuff is so good. I really like this color. It's light 45W, so that's another thing. They have so many of these. They have ones for so many different undertones and skin tones, so I really appreciate that. And I like that it is a flat paddle brush. It's really nice. I don't know any other concealers that have this, but I'm really enjoying this. I like the coverage on this. It's such a good concealer, and it is hydrating. I wouldn't say it's like the most hydrating thing in the entire world, but I really do notice a difference. It's very comfortable on the skin, and it blends out very nicely, and it has that great coverage. Then we have CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. This I just picked up on a whim. I've never heard anybody talk about it, and I'm really enjoying it. I am wearing it right now. I did try out a Jeffree Star powder on top of it, and it kind of dulled the brightness, we will talk about that in another video. I just tried out a whole bunch of stuff on my face, and I'll give you the good, the bad, the ugly. But CoverGirl Concealer, this is L400 Classic Ivory. I really like this. It's very reminiscent of the Tarte Shape Tape, like in size. I would say this is comparable. I want to say it's kind of like the e.l.f. 16 Hour Wear Camo Concealer, which is just a tiny step down from the Tarte Shape Tape. So I would say this is pretty much in line with the e.l.f. concealer, but I really like this. It is going to give you more of like a satin matte finish. It's definitely not for somebody who has dry under eyes, but I can make it work with the Milk Cooling Water Stick underneath. Okay, I have two bronzers to share. First one is by Gigi Gorgeous. I feel like I definitely have talked about this in a video before. Maybe I was like unboxing an Ipsy or something, but this is Gigi Gorgeous's brand. Love the packaging. The navy blue with the gold and the white is just like so good. This is the bronzer. It's the Sick Sculpt in Extra. This looks really dark, but it sheers out so nicely. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. I want to say it's like a really good mid-tone brown with just like a hint of warmness to it. I really, really, really enjoy this. My hand is freshly tanned, so this isn't really showing up that much, but it's a really great color. The powder itself is a really beautiful, smooth texture. It blends out really, really well, so good job, Gigi. It's a really good bronzer. And then this is one that I'm like so late to. This is the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. This is that heart-shaped double-sided bronzer. I kind of just swirl my brush in everything. I really like the look it gives. It's not a matte bronzer. It's a little bit more luminous, but it just blends out really nicely. It's a mid-tone color, so not too cool, not too warm. I really, really enjoy that. And I think it just looks really good and flawless on the skin. It's one of those bronzers that's just really easy to put on. Now, I know there's controversy with Too Faced. I'm not gonna get into that, but I did want to share that I just have been using this a lot lately and I have been enjoying it. Okay. What's on my lips? I've been wearing the crap out of this lip gloss. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in Attention Haul by Colourpop. This is so good. It is like a brownie pink nude. It's got a little bit of pink, a little bit of brown, and I've just really been enjoying it. It's super comfortable. It's a thicker gloss, so I think it lasts a good amount of time, but it's not like grossly thick. It's still very comfortable to wear. It's a little bit hydrating, and it just, it's such a good color. I love this so much. Okay, skincare and hair care. For skincare, this bad boy came out, I want to say in December. I was sent this by Milk Makeup through Influencer. That is a program where you can sign up and you give products ratings and reviews, and you take short little surveys for companies and stuff like that. And if you qualify for what they call a Vox box, which is a box that will include a couple of different brands, or it'll be just exclusively from one brand, then you'll get sent it. And I got sent this by Milk Makeup. This is their vegan milk moisturizer. Holy crap. I didn't think I would like this. I don't know why, but like it is so, okay. The packaging, so cool. Love it. But this cream is so thick and luxurious. It feels so good on the skin. It's really, really thick, but then when it hits your skin and sinks in, it feels like water. Like you're just giving your skin a drink of water. Oh God, I really, really love it. This will be great for people who has sensitivities, especially with fragrance. This doesn't really have a scent to it. I can't get enough of this. It is such a good moisturizer, especially right now. It is so dry in Maryland. It is insane. My skin is just going crazy, but this is really helping me out. Last product, hair care. So this is something that's super different, which is why I picked it up and I wanted to try it. This is by Kristin Ess. You can get this at Target. She has a line there. She's a celebrity hairstylist. I'm pretty sure she's the one that does Lauren Conrad's hair. And we all know that like her hair is goals. It's just beautiful. So this is the dry shampoo powder. It's fragrance free, oil absorbing, style extending, soft finish, lightweight formula, and easily blended. I think they do have a scented version, but this is cruelty free, color and keratin safe, vegan, free of added fragrances, sulfates, parabens, phthalates, silicones, and gluten, just in case you wanted to know. So this is just a bottle of powder. I don't know if you can see that. And it has a pump. So I actually need to put some in my hair right now because I worked out last night and then just showered. Didn't wash my hair because I only wash my hair once a week. So this stuff comes in handy. So I'm just going to, see, it just like you pump it and it just goes on the scalp. And it's super controlled, so there isn't like powder going everywhere, and then you just rub it in. So what I like about this is it is super lightweight, so you don't feel like you have a ton of product on your hair because it's not an aerosol. When you have an aerosol dry shampoo, it's going to have powder like this in it, but to make an aerosol and a spray, it's going to have other ingredients. Some have like alcohol, other items to make it stick to the hair to get it to actually spray out. But this is just straight up a powder. So you don't have that heaviness. You do get a little tiny bit of a white cast. I am really good about rubbing everything in. You get a tiny bit of volume, not as much as you would see with an actual spray, because I feel like those do have volumizers in it. But this really dulls down the look of grease in your hair, which is what I need the most. I don't need all the added nonsense weighing down my hair, even though I still do love my chlorine dry shampoo when I want like a little zhuzh and some volume, but I still need some dry shampoo in there. I will go for that, but this is really great for every day and when you don't want to be weighted down, especially after the gym. Okay guys, those are my favorites for January. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. We are so close to 3,000 subscribers, so click subscribe down below. I know you want to. And with that, I will see you later, guys. Bye.